thanks to the success of some of the larger circus companies, circus in general has a higher visibility than it's had, and the audience has gotten broader. It's not just circus fans that go to circus anymore, the people that are interested in theater and dance, and that's kind of raised the bar for most of us that are trying to do this kind of work.
Creating contemporary circus in America is one of those challenging problems that we have because America in general celebrates more commercialism. The slickness of Cirque du Soleil is very attractive to the general market, but trying to create something that feels more avant-garde and truthful to yourself as an artist, it takes more risks, and sometimes it does take failures at the same time.
It's important for us as a company to not redo what has been made, try to find our own way, and I think that's a pretty common feeling, hopefully for people that are interested in doing modern circus.
We decided to start So We Can just because we wanted to do our own creative project. People who have been working for other companies for many years sometimes just want to start something, do your own thing, your own creative idea. It turns out that our own work was pretty good. People liked it.
My name's Shayna Swanson. I've been doing circus about 18 years. Started Aloft Circus Arts in 2005. Traveled all over the world performing. My first show was produced in 2005, and I've produced probably 5 shows since then. Our biggest show is El Circo Cheapo Cabaret, which has toured around the United States, and we've been selling out shows here in Chicago for the last 4 years.
My name is Matt Robin. About 1995, I went up to Montreal and spent 2 years at the National Circus School. Had a career of, about 18 years now. Montreal and Europe in particular, there's a much higher understanding of the art. There's a much greater appreciation by the public in general, as well as an awareness of it that we just don't have in the United States right now. There's something very different, and that's something we're really trying to promote. You can have these incredible circuses that are just small companies, anywhere from one person to maybe 6 or 8 people, and it doesn't require an $80 million budget. There's a lot here in Chicago, and it's a city that loves to do things first. It loves to do things right, and we feel like Chicago's a great place to start.
So the Chicago Contemporary Circus Festival is going to be 5 days of workshops, panels, full-length shows, cabaret shows, seminars, photography exhibit, all that's happening in January.
It's January 6th through 12th, 2014 at the Athenaeum Theater and the Lynx Hall Constellation Space. Athenaeum has a beautiful 950-person theater as well as some smaller black boxes. We're going to have 7 different shows performed by companies from all across the country, a couple of companies from across the globe, different workshops and networking events.
I'm hoping that the Chicago Circus Festival will introduce an entirely new audience to contemporary circus in the United States.
And who doesn't want to be in Chicago in the middle of January?
Could have done it on the cheap. We could have asked groups to come for free. We could have done it in our studio here, but we really want to give this festival what it deserves.
We need help on multiple levels. People who can just donate time, energy, and effort. Volunteers are going to be a huge part of what makes this festival successful. And the second part is just the reality of needing money. We have to pay for theaters, we have to pay for plane flights, we have to pay for hotels, food, all the advertising. So this is something that's going to cost a lot of money.
So the reason that we are asking you to help support us is so that we can create a sense of ownership and investment in contemporary circus in the United States.
These events are really an important way for people to connect, to build an awareness by not just circus fans, but people who are into theater and dance, that there's a lot of great work being done. And we want to raise that awareness. And so I think that it's wonderful what's going on in Chicago, and I hope that it's really well attended.
I think it is about time, and it's fantastic that this is finally going to start to happen. We very much need it for other companies to get to know each other and to have that community bond at a greater level, to be inspired by each other. What is America's take on contemporary circus? And we're finding that out. We're building that each individually, so having a place where we can all convene together would be a phenomenal experience.
I think it's really exciting and really important to have a festival when we are doing shows or when we have new projects or we need support, that we not only have heard of each other, but we know who each other are. We've met each other. We're all working towards the same common goal, to express ourselves through circus arts. It seems like if we can all just think of ourselves as one big circus, everything would be better. Everything would be great.
Very nice.